Hey, it's Brenda here. Beautiful morning in the Clad of Galway. I'm delighted to collaborate with the wonderful Dr. Terry Lynch. Terry is at the forefront of mental health awareness, care and evolution in Ireland and indeed globally. His book Selfhood, along with many other of his titles, plays a key role in evolving mental health. I'm going to include more affirmations from this book, Selfhood, in my reels and in my wellbeing classes. Terry is at the forefront of evolving the mental health system. He is an integral part of bringing truth, accuracy and a more aligned approach to mental health recovery and becoming actually more evolved in how we deal and care for each individual as they go on their own journey of life. Terry's approach gives the power back to the individual to recover themselves and to also find their own path in a system that can be healthy and more in tune with what the individual actually needs. I went on a healing journey about 13 years ago. For a whole year I couldn't even walk outside my house. I was getting so much panic. So on all levels, got physical burnout, emotional distress, mental distress and just a spiritual awakening or breakthrough. I was fortunate enough to find Terry Lynch in Limerick where he offered one-to-one counselling and an approach that honestly has changed my whole life. It gave me the space I needed to create the foundations that I work in now, the foundations of well-being, the foundations of mindful music. I'm eternally grateful to Terry because he gave me a chance to find what I needed to do in this lifetime. I was fortunate enough to be able to find the space to heal my physical, mental, emotional, spiritual aspects that were just completely burned out and lost. And I found a way to relieve the distress over time, over working with Terry, over working with very skilled, highly evolved people that could see a future for mental health recovery, not just being something wrong, but actually breaking through a cathartic movement within someone. And they saw that in my own path, and I'm really grateful to them. And that's what I wish just to offer to our future generations, that if they go through distress, there's nothing wrong. It's a re-evaluation of their own alignment. It's a growth. It's a positive thing. Once the really intense aspects or really intense parts can be navigated with wisdom and with honesty and intuition to that person's soul, to that person's path. The book Selfhood is a practical guide to navigating high levels of distress, to navigating the feelings of complete burnout on all levels, going back to your core self. The affirmations often starting with I am, it brings you back to the core values. So if you value integrity, freedom, authenticity, accuracy, alignment, this book and Terry's approach is a pivotal role in the future of mental health well-being and evolution in our society. Terry offers many courses, many key informational slides, reels, in-depth awareness. Terry offers a current system of mental health well-being, but also a really beautiful insight and outlook to what it could be and what it is also transforming into in this day and age. So if you resonate with this kind of work, with this kind of truth in the world of mental health, Terry is a guiding light, and I really encourage for future generations just to tune into his work and allow the system to evolve. It needs to evolve at this point. It needs to upgrade, elevate and transcend old ways of giving people a support when they need it most, when everything breaks down, yet it's a breakthrough. So Terry is a real leader in that and is giving people this key space. All we need is space sometimes to figure things out, to reevaluate, to evolve. Terry is giving people this space through his courses, through his books, through his work. So this is a movement, this is a beautiful movement, and it is a real shining light, a real lighthouse in the world of mental health.